man asked me a hard question. The man asked me.
Ah, shit. Hey, guys, welcome back to the program. Well, guys, we out here, okay, I live in Texas, and the pipes are frozen. The power grid's about to go out. It will be a miracle if you're watching this right now. Oh, let's go live. We actually have a recording of the power grid. Oh, there it is. It's going like that. Then it goes like this. The pipes are freezing. We have to drip FOSS. Okay, dripping FOSS. That's a regional term that I've been trying to get going. It's not quite taken yet, but... Anyway, guys, so I don't know. What have you been doing? What? Oh, person of the day.
Legendary country singer Garth Brooks made a stop in Springfield this morning.
I've never heard of either. Okay. Oh, look at Garth looking cute. Ooh.
Singer made a brief appearance at Bass Pro Shops at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
Brooks was promoting a limited edition CD box set of his music catalog.
I got friends in places. What the hell is this story?
Oh, it's Garth. It's my man Garth Brooks. It's my man Garth.
Oh, he's got a CD box set out, but you gotta go to... You gotta go to Bass Pro Shops to get it. Damn!
Oh, damn, Garth.
Damn, I think that Garth forgot that not even cars have CD players in them anymore, you know what I mean?
Does the shit come with a CD player? Does the box set come with a...
You got that little crazy laugh, though.
Dude, you have such a crazy laugh, don't you?
Damn, you got that little crazy laugh. I do have a soft spot for Garth Brooks, but I'm a little bigger fan of our next guest. That's right, Chris Gaines. Chris, thanks for being on the show.
Cut my life into pieces.
Okay.
Like I said, I was sitting in front of the hole, so it was behind me, and I didn't know what was happening.
Oh,
so it wasn't until later that we started putting all these pieces together to figure out why this person had jumped into the empty seat, why he had no shirt on, and what had been happening. So
he almost died. His shirt was ripped off, and the Seattle Times spoke exclusively with his mother, and she tells them that she saw his seat twisting backward toward the hole. Oh, my God. She saw his seat headrest ripped off and sucked off into the void. She sees her son's arms jerked upward. So
oh, my God. Okay, so this flight where the door just flew off, you know, I just wanted to apologize to everybody else in that flight. Now I know that's not the bathroom. Hit the laugh track, please. Okay, cut the laugh track. Yeah, I don't know, but seriously, guys, you know, I was watching this story and I was asking myself, would I rather have just been in a plane crash than this and died in a fiery death? I was on a flight and the door blew off. Oh yeah, I have not slept since. Oh, when did that happen? Oh, 4 years ago. I'm afraid of doors now. Just doors in general after this. You know? I don't know about you guys, but I was on a plane one time and I experienced mild turbulence. What they call mild turbulence, okay? And I was like, oh, we're definitely gonna die. We're definitely all gonna die. We're as good as dead. And to keep myself from crying, I said, oh, you know what? Actually, this will be a cool way to die. You know what I mean? Oh, he died in a plane crash. You know, they gave his family, you know, $30,000 over 10 years or whatever. A class action lawsuit. You know, it's not bad. It's not a bad deal is all I'm saying. But this one, oh, a teenage boy's shirt blew off. But they interviewed these people on this plane, and they all seem in pretty good spirits, and our hearts and our toilets go out to them, these poor people. But of course, here in America, the sicko capital of the world, everybody's got to put their little spin on it. So here we go. Check this out.
Because Elon Musk is so
famous. Oh, here we go.
Because Elon Musk is so famous, he gets the title card in all of these big news stories.
Calm down.
He's going to be the headline. He's going to be the name you hear about. Elon Musk criticized by civil rights group over claim that diversity efforts make flying less safe.
Oh,
in several posts on X, Musk claimed, without evidence, that diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives put airline customers in danger. Now, I got to tell you guys.
Yes, this does seem healthy insane right here. You know, a near fatal freak tragedy happens, and your first thought, the first thought in your head, how can I squeeze a racist segment out of this? How can I squeeze a racist YouTube video out of this? Oh, some people almost died in a freak accident on a plane. A kid, sorry to laugh, but a kid's shirt gets blown off. A kid's shirt gets sucked out into the void. He's probably going to have some weird pathology about shirts for the rest of his life, that kid. How can I squeeze a racist segment out of this to suck around to my audience?
And actually, we were vacationing up in Alaska for the holiday for the New Year.
Oh, good for you.
And we flew on one of those planes, and I can only imagine sitting in a chair when the whole side panel blows out. They're called door.
Oh, and my beanie flew out the door. We're like this.
The wind burned her a little bit in the pool.
But anyway, here's the fun part. They're going after Elon Musk on this one, claiming he's got no evidence, when in fact quite the opposite has happened. You see, it was James Lindsay who did a long thread yesterday about diversity, equity, and inclusion programs in airline hiring. And the concern, of course, being that if you are not hiring based on merit, but hiring based on race, you will end up with people who are not qualified for that position.
Yeah, do you understand the concept of evidence? I like that. He's like, this disgusting news report said Elon Musk had no evidence for this baseless, ridiculous, and pandering claim that he made. Check this out. This weirdo put a post on Twitter. That airlines have diversity programs. Oh, yeah, this is great, because first of all, we don't have any evidence of anything on this story yet. But just for fun, imagine the evidence they would need to prove this little thing that they're saying. This weirdly just coincidentally fits all the crap we say all the time. Oh, that we're being replaced. We're being replaced. They would need, this is the evidence they would need, that there was someone who, let's just say they found out it was the bolts in the crap. The person in charge of that, or who oversees it, or who inspects it, or whatever, whoever the final person on this would be, that person applied for the job. There was a more qualified person who was a beautiful white, just a beautiful person who was super, super qualified. That guy's super qualified, but we don't have enough Peruvians working for Alaskan Airlines, so we're going to hire this guy. He has no idea what he's doing. He has no idea. He doesn't even know what a bolt is. He doesn't even know what a plane is, but we hired him. That's basic. That's the evidence Tim Pool would need that he's saying he has.
So, okay. All right. Elon Musk is getting criticized. NBC News is claiming he has no evidence. That's silly and untrue, but there's something bigger at play here.
Wait. Definitely what he says is not stupid. Does he have any evidence for what he's saying? No, he does not. But it's still not stupid. Why? Because he's... Iluma. And he goes like this. Yeah, so if you Google these airlines, United, the other one, Delta. If you Google all these, they all have some they all have some section on their website about diversity and all this stuff. They don't care. But let's say it's not. Let's go along with these idiots, these fools, these lunatics.
It used to be a white flying plane, you know what I mean?
That's what these swamp creatures are saying. This is their story. They put in all these programs, these diversity programs. Now you can't even fly in a plane anymore because of diversity. Okay, let's go. All right, great. We'll go with that story. This is from The Independent. The Independent, literally days ago, January 1st, 2024. Air Safety 2023, accidents and fatalities at record low. Oh, no. Whoops. Oh, Elon didn't check that one. Ow.
Iluma.
He didn't see that? He doesn't read The Independent?
James.
Oh.
Praise God.
Praise God for him.
Praise God. Praise God.
Hey, yeah, it's me, Tim Pool. Welcome back to the show.
Oh, the whites are being replaced, and now you can't even fly in a plane anymore. Hold on, what's this? Accidents and fatalities at record low in 2023. Okay, the beanie starts spinning. These minorities are making planes too safe. Yeah, that's the ticket. That's it. Flying's not exciting anymore because of these people. I don't know if you guys remember this, but in the early 2000s, there was this thing that was a big story because there was nothing else going on in the early 2000s. There was this huge story that everybody was really worked up. They were going like this. They were really worked up about. It was the Harambe of its time, many say, not me. There was this JetBlue flight that they were like, oh, we're landing and we're going to whatever. We're going to some stupid place or whatever. And they're like, okay, time to land. And then the front wheel came out like, the front wheel came out all.
The front wheel came out all f***ed up.
And I think this was the angle on the story at the time. People are like, oh, look at this. Is that you could watch like live TV inside the JetBlue plane, that was like a big deal. You know, you could watch some blurry-ass live news on there, and that was like, oh, I'll pay an extra $200 for that. And these sickos, these absolute perverts and sickos, people called them at the time, I did not say that, they were watching what was going on in their plane, that the wheel came out. So there's always been like freak accidents with planes, but with this JetBlue thing, what ended up happening, why this happened, and it happened like a handful of times on these kind of jets, is that they just weren't maintaining the crap properly. And the government had to come in and say, hey, maintain that. And they were like, okay, fine. Airlines do cut corners. And then the government has to come in and say, hey, morons, stop doing that or we'll throw your little ass in jail. And they're like, okay, fine. Or it fits a narrative that we've been saying on our stupid YouTube channels and Fox News. And as we're going to see, like all these people, including a guy who has now solidified himself in the Guinness Book of the Guinness Book of World Morons. I don't know why I think that's so funny. And that man's name is
James. Elon Musk tweeted, or he X'd, whatever.
Whatever.
Do you want to fly in an airplane where they prioritize DEI hiring over your safety? That is actually happening. Now hold on there a minute. They said that diversity hiring would make flying less safe. That's not what Elon even said. Elon said they're prioritizing diversity hiring over making flights more safe. You see how the media does this? NBC News, one of the worst possible organizations.
Yeah, they're bad. They're really bad. You just said what you just said, and NBC is really bad. The media's sick, man. Elon Musk posts, hey, they're prioritizing diversity over your safety. And these sickos in the media say, Elon Musk is saying that diversity is going to make flying less safe. That's sick. That's sick. They're twisting what he said because they're not using the exact words, but saying the exact same thing. I keep forgetting that Tim Pool's a satirist. He's like a Neil Hamburger kind of thing, right?
No question, we are living amongst the dumbest generation of human beings that have ever existed in human history.
Don't be so hard on yourself. Got her ass. I got your ass, but it's okay. You can keep going.
Utterly stupid initiative to push DEI.
Never heard
which
of it.
Stands for diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Oh, that
which
clears
means
that up.
I
Okay.
no longer want to hire you based on merit. I want to intentionally pursue people based on how they look.
Now we hire people based on whether or not they have their
booty hole waxed down toilet.
You know, you look at these pilots when you board the plane and they're all like, oh, welcome. And you look at them and you're just like,
Perverts. Perverts.
These people seem like
perverts. And I'm going to be honest. We're all being honest.
Oh.
I think we can agree.
Finally.
I prefer male pilots. We recently saw some airline, I think it was Southwest, where they said, this is going to be the first flight where there's two women. There's two women pilots in the air.
Kind of giving away
I'm not
the game
particularly
here,
comfortable with
Candy.
that.
Right.
There is this natural instinct that we have to want to see certain sexes in certain positions. That natural instinct is being guided by our biology.
Right.
That biology is then...
You know, you see a female pilot and you go,
no more.
Because...
I like women, not men.
In reverse. Yeah, that's pretty funny because, you know, it's like, let's say these companies did care, give a crap about, you know, diversity of pilots and crew and all this stuff. Let's say they did care, which they don't. Let's say they really did care and they were like, okay, let's put in more effort to find pilots who have, like, you know, great records and who are great pilots and all this stuff, but happen to be, you know, women, you know. Candace Owens comes on the plane. I don't want that woman flying the plane. She's kind of proving the point here. Now, maybe there's some kind of... I'm a great pilot. I happen to be a woman. I mean, look at my record. Amazing. I'm the best. I'm doing loops, all this crap. I tilt over a little bit, give people a little thrill. People love it. But nobody wants to... Why does nobody want to hire my ass? Oh, because these weirdos on YouTube, they feel, you know? They feel. You know what I mean? So we can't hire you.
In December of 2022, a Boeing 777 operated...
Never been on one. Go ahead.
...by United Airlines took off from Hawaii in heavy rain. And about a minute into the flight, the aircraft plummeted towards the ocean. It came just 750 feet from hitting the water at high
Went like this. Okay, enough.
speed, which almost certainly would have killed all 280 people on board.
Right.
In the end, the pilots saved the aircraft by just a matter of seconds. Now, For more than 2 months, no one heard about this incident. It was as if it had never happened. And by the time the mainstream news reports began appearing in February, more than 2 months later, United...
Okay, so here we go. Let's hear the case. This is a diversity hire or whatever. Okay, he's building that case. Let's get the payoff here.
This first officer was a new hire at the airline.
Oh.
Could that lack of experience have played a role? And more to the point, could either of the pilots' identities have played a role in their hiring? Or the airline's refusal to terminate them after they almost steered a passenger jet into the ocean?
Yeah.
We don't know. We're not allowed to know because the federal government and the airlines don't want us to know any more information about the identity.
Right. So you're just kind of making up a story then, right? Yeah, that's kind of not evidence of anything, right? Could it have been what we talk about all the time about the white, who knows? Amazing. Case closed.
I want to bring in Ed Pearson.
I have heard of him. Just kidding. Never heard of his ass. Okay, go ahead.
A Boeing whistleblower, former Boeing employee, who is the executive director for the Foundation for Aviation Safety. Ed, you testified against Boeing at the hearings for the MAX after they were grounded following 2 crashes in 2019.
Right.
I'm curious, when you saw the video of this plane flying with a big gaping hole in the side, what was your reaction?
This is, we've been watching this very closely. Phil, we've talked about this. Besides the production quality defects, there was, quality control inspections that were removed.
Whoa.
And we're talking thousands of quality control inspections removed on individual airplanes.
Oh, jeez.
And this, not just the 737 MAX, but other airplanes, the 777, the 67, and 87.
Those are great planes.
And, it's our understanding that the FAA was unaware of these quality control inspections that have been in place for many, many years.
Oh.
And it wasn't until a couple whistleblowers reported internally, and this is recent, that these quality control inspections were removed. The union has been fighting back to reinstate these inspections, and they've reinstated many of them, but not all of them. And so there's planes that have left these factories with, in some cases, thousands of inspections. I'm talking individual airplanes now.
So yeah, guys, this is how you understand the news. You son of a bitches, you. Okay? You got to hear both sides out. You got to hear both sides out to get the full picture. But you got to hear both sides out, okay? So we have one side of the story, which is that, freak accidents with planes are pretty rare. But when they do happen, they're usually because they're rushing the production process or trying to cut costs in other ways. And there's a history for that. And there are whistleblowers who work in the Foundation for Aviation Safety, executive director, okay? So there's that. Or Elon Musk saw a tweet about there was a woman pilot somewhere. So you got to hear both sides. He's like, let me look over here. You know what I mean?
Boeing. Imagine, folks, you're on a flight and this happens to you, Rob.
Okay.
If you want to pull up this video, you're on a flight, minding your own business. Maybe you're watching a movie. Maybe you're chilling. Maybe you're doing what you're doing. You're reading a book. And then
you're really painting a picture there of what it's like to fly, Patty. Maybe you're chilling. You're doing your thing. Okay, I'm there.
All of a sudden, go ahead and play this clip. Boom. This is what happens.
Oh.
You're on a flight, guys.
Look how calm everybody is.
It's gone. That's a...
Okay, generally we give the Patty Bet Jelly shows a lot of hard times.
Boom, 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 boom.
We go like that.
Boom, boom, boom.
But in this case, I do agree with that one guy who's like, look how chill everybody is. Look how relaxed everybody is. And I do wonder if this happened, you'd probably be up there, 30, 40 minutes. You're flying around with the door off. I think probably 15 minutes into that, I would be like, all right, I'm going to go back to Pawn Stars now. I think I would end up doing that. Oh, that's pretty bad. Oh, ooh, how much is he going to get for that sword, do you think? Oh, right. Yeah, the tragedy that's happening. Right. Okay, I'll turn it off. Okay, check this out. I like the Patty Bet show because they're just kind of open about they don't know what the hell they're talking about. Here we go. Watch this.
But a bolt purely, boom, came and fell on a plane. But go ahead,
look,
Adam.
Yeah, everyone's trying to figure out what, since you wrote the book, what their enemies are. I'm still trying to figure out mine. the top of my list is just sloppiness and cutting corners and trying to think you can get rich quick and all that nonsense that doesn't actually mean putting in the work.
Right.
Okay? This is just sloppy. This is scary. And I'm going to take a different angle with this. You know what I blame this on? This is weird. DEI. Because everyone talked about, all right, look, you know, United Airlines, they're at the forefront of this story right here. We're going to hire 50% of all pilots are going to be men. 50% of pilots are going to be all women. Not so fast, guys. Turns out that 90% of pilots are men. Are you just going to start casually giving women jobs in the cockpit? There's other things they could be doing with the cockpit, but that ain't the job.
That's not the job.
That ain't the job, Vinny. But this, to me, is a trickle-down effect.
Yeah, he gets kind of close, you know. Oh, cost cutting, all this crap, trying to get rich quick. So, yeah, in conclusion, diversity. Right. Okay. Right, because I just remembered who our audience is. Oh, hell yeah, Fox News is on this. Check this out.
But one of the questions has to be, not just from FAA, but from Boeing's board of directors, has the company been distracted by other priorities that don't have to do with safety?
Yes.
And if the answer is yes, then we're going to have a bigger problem on our hands, and air travel for the foreseeable future could be very difficult.
I think every industry is saddled with a new priority, and that new priority came from above and told them that this had to be done. So what happened is you have a company that's based on a profit. That should be the leading thing. You need to be a successful, effective company. Then you create this parallel mission that has no profit motive whatsoever. And then people are like, oh, well, we just have to do it anyway. So this...
Right. Except for the exact opposite, Greg, right? So what Greg is saying, but just in reverse, right? When it's just profit and there's no regulation, then you get problems. They're not focused on profit enough. That's the... Okay, sorry.
Well, you know, it really is ridiculous. I mean, DEI is just a rebranded version of hating white people, hating people who are part of this country, part of the West.
Also, not to show off, but many of these people have not been inside of castles like I have.
I'm Judge Janine Pirro, and I'm on a journey to find castles fit for a fairy tale. Here.
I've been in many castles. For example, this one. Here's a picture of me inside of it. Not too diverse, is it?
What are you talking about, Janine?
I'm just saying.
But yes, I agree, though. Okay, we got to come up with a market solution to this problem. You know what I mean? Tighter regulation. Nah. What is it called? Alaska Airlines or whatever? They need to spin this to their advantage, you know what I mean? So the next ad should be like all these people bored, they're in the plane, somebody comes in, hits the guy sitting in the middle, flying, it's so boring. Then the pilot gets in, leather jacket, cool, record scratches. Everybody looks at him. The camera quick zooms into his face. He goes, "We about to blow the doors off this mother." Music kicks in. Pump up the jams. Pump it up. All that shit, you know. Door comes off. People are partying. I don't know. Look, it's just an idea. But guys, it's Monday. And I know that a lot of you have ideas of how we don't like Mondays. But we're still going to do it. We're going to go like this. Okay, I missed. I was trying to click it and I missed. There. It's Monday, and we're about to get
weird.
Love you guys so much.
Hope you have a good week. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Hey, guys.
Guess what? You're not even getting the whole show. If you want every episode and a whole bunch of other
subscribe on Patreon.
Subscribe on Patreon for as little as 2 bones. Just click the stupid little link below the video in the comments.
See, right there.
There you go. Click it, and that, yep. When you become a patron for as little as 2 bones, you get the Tuesday, Thursday, patron-only episodes. You also get the weekly Book-a-Blega show where we talk about important books. The questions and comments thing where you can ask questions and make comments and all this crap.
All for less than the price of a rancid Charleston chew.
And for only 25 putrid little dollars,
you could become a producer.
That's right, support the show and get your name up here. Look at these people. Look at these people that make the show possible, okay? God. I mean, without these beautiful people, this show goes straight into the dumpster. A rotten, just wet, disgusting dumpster, behind a restaurant. So there's old milk in there. That's where this show ends up without these people. Is that what you want? Okay, I guess it's what you want. I'll just leave. Nope, it's done. It's too late. Okay? Here we go. Here's the dump truck. Come to pick up the show. This is what would happen with no producers. Thank you.